men, we allow women to believe that if they want us, they can get us whenever they want. And we got to flip that. We got to let them know that we're not that easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a hell how you look. I don't care if I am physically attracted to you. You understand? You have to bring more to the table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't just look good for me. That's like I said before, after 13 strokes, it's over. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's done. What did I really get out that situation? For real. I could have got an STD. I could have impregnated you. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, I could really be going down harm's way by even sleeping with you. So my thing is, if you got your old lady at home and you got a friend and you put in that situation, I want men to start feeling offended by women that are doing that to them. Don't feel flattered because you got your old lady at home and she knows it. You should feel offended that she tried to get at you. Like I did when homegirl did that and tried to act like she was my wife would be mad because I'm going to a gentleman's club. I felt offended, one, because now you're trying to play me. Now, one, you're trying to say that you care about my wife, and two, you're not looking at our best interest. You don't give a damn about me. So we got to be more smarter than that, and stop being flat over women being attracted to us. I mean, we have to start being offended when they put us in these peculiar situations that could basically get us hurt or harmed.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got to start, thinking ahead of the game and stop thinking with the third arm, brother. For real, that third arm gets you caught, hurt up a lot of times. Believe me, I'm 40 something. I've been through it.
Right. I'm glad you said that though, because a lot of I know specifically me, a lot of women want their husbands to feel that way. Like, should a woman approach you, don't be like, oh man, girl, stop playing. No, you should be pissed that she thinks she could come at you like that when she knows you're in a marriage. If she knows you're a married man,
knows you're weak.
You should.
She knows that you're weak also.
Exactly. That too.
Knowing that she's saying that you are a weak dude, and if she get undressed, that you have no power at all. Which don't even give her that power, because once you lay down with her, she's in control. She can control the whole situation now, brother. Because now, if you lay down with her, she can actually say that you raped her. She can actually say these things. Let's say she does get pregnant. She can actually say the baby is yours and cost you a lot of time and a lot of court fees and proving your innocence. You have given up your control with this woman. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You have relinquished control. But men don't feel like that. It's like, because when we're young dudes, 18, 20, 25, we're taught that the more women we got, the more power we got, when it's actually the other way around.
The more women you have, the less power you have.
I'm saying, and the less money you got too. You understand?
Yeah.
Because you got to tell me you got 10 girls and ain't spending no money. These must be some bum ass chicks, right? Let's keep it funky. If they're substantial to any purpose, you're going out to eat. You're going to be paying for this. You're going to be paying for that. So you're going to be spending money. So stop giving away your power and your paper. Stop doing it by thinking with the third arm. You understand?
Yeah.
For real. If you got home, love your old lady. You know what? When you with your homegirl, talk about your old lady all the time and see how she reacts. That's how you know. That's how you can test her. When you with your homegirl, if you don't know if she's pure or genuine, talk about your wife and your girl all the time and see her reaction.
If she get
one of those faces like that, it's a wrap. But if she engages the conversation about your wife and gives her 2 cents in about her significant other, cool.
Or she might not have a significant other. She might not be in a relationship. But like you said, if you're with your friend, your female friend, and you're talking about your wife, and she gets offended or she's trying to change the subject, I mean, but it could get annoying though. You don't even have to be into it.
You're just doing it because you testing her. You just doing it one time. You just testing her.
Okay. Not
like every day. Now check it. You actually just said that brought me to another point. Let's say she doesn't have a significant other. I had a former best friend that didn't have a significant other. Her and her significant other, they parted ways for whatever reason, right? This became my best friend. This was my best friend for years. Right. we started working closely with one another, meaning her job was down the block. I was right here. We used to go to lunch together, et cetera, et cetera. She used to call me in the morning. I call her in the morning, call her at night. And my wife didn't like, she also went to my wedding. So my wife understands what's going on. Mm-hmm. Our kids play together, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that she doesn't have a significant other. And that always stayed in the back of my wife's head. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even though y'all cool, like my wife said, she was like, yo, she still don't got no third arm at home. Right?
Yes.
She don't got no third arm at home, yo. Mm-hmm. So, yo, and like mama told me, the flesh is weak.
Yes.
The flesh is very weak. Yeah, no doubt. We might be kicking it high, and all that. Next thing, we laid up. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I like chicken. So if that chicken stay around me long enough, I'm going to throw some hot sauce on that joint and start tearing it down. You dig?
Yes.
That's a piece of flesh, like a thigh.
Yep, like a thigh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my wife, she had an issue with the situation after a while because homegirl did not have a significant other. Had she had a man, like my wife said, she'd be like, all right, whatever. But the fact she don't got the third arm at home, and she, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Yeah. What's your MRI, yo? What's your motivation reason for your initiative? What's up? But me and homegirl, we are not friends no more, and it's a sad situation. Mm. It's a sad, but it was kind of mutual, you know. Like Portia, I told you off camera, you know, homegirl one day she was like that she feel like that my wife might be getting offended or something, and I was like, all right, cool, let's not be friends. I haven't talked to her since. That was damn near a year ago. You know what I mean? But so that begs the argument and the question: were we really friends?
Yeah, because if all of a sudden she feeling like, okay, wifey's feeling some kind of way, let's stop being friends. But if nothing's really going down, it depends on the person though. Because let's say somebody said that to me, right? Let's say I had a male friend. Well, I have a significant other, but let's say I'm single, right? And I have a male friend and he has a wife, and I'm hearing or I'm feeling like wifey's having issues with us being friends. It could be a good thing to just say, you know, let's part ways. It depends on the type of relationship, the type of friendship you have with her. If y'all been friends for like so many years, it's just like, you know. But I guess I would distance myself too, maybe, or I would get close to wifey. Let her know, like, hey, nothing going on. Let's you and I kick it. You know, if I want to keep my friendship with the male friend, you need to become friends with the female. With the wife.
That's a good point. And I mean, I think, you know, the female friends that I have, they got my wife's number, and then they hit up on her birthdays and things of that nature. I'm not saying they go out and hang out, you know what I mean? But my wife would be comfortable enough to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that, you know, because like I told my wife, I'm like, yo, the female friends I have, these your friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. These your friends. You know what I mean? If you like them like that, and if you don't like them like that, let me know. Maybe it's something that I'm not saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but I think I'm not gonna say the dudes are the bigger issue, but I think if the dudes played a more involved part in this situation, this would even be a discussion we would have. And I'm gonna explain what I'm saying. If dudes, like I said before, were more guarded to a certain extent and not so easy. Yeah. Men are quick to call a woman a hoe, and men are the biggest hoes out here. Right. You let any chick you do, that's a hoe, right?
Right.
You gotta understand. So dudes gotta understand. If you let any chick come up to you, I don't care if she look good. She could be gorgeous, but if she could just come up to you and do whatever she do, and then now you running around with your head cut off and going to our house and spending money taking her out to eat, you a hoe, not her. You know what I'm saying? She just she pimps you. That's what that's called.
Right.
You understand? So I think if men were a little bit more guarded and a little bit more confident, because I mean, like I said, just because you have a lot of people that are attracted to you and you have a lot of women or you have a lot of men, that doesn't speak to confidence.
Right.
That's low self-esteem. And these people, you believe that these people are adding to your self-esteem because it makes you feel good.
Right.
That around.
But I think another thing that needs to happen for men need to be more aware, because not every man is a hoe, right? So for those who are kind of more, you know, simple and keep to themselves, they're also naive, like you said. So it's like you don't even see, and it's so oh man, it used to really annoy me. Like not even just with my husband, just men in general. Like, how can a man not see what this woman's intentions are? Like we women, we see it so clear. It's so clear to us. But a guy doesn't see it. So I think another thing that needs to happen is not only do you need to be more confident and not as easy, but for those who aren't like that, who aren't promiscuous, you also need to be aware. Try to become more naive. I mean, more naive. Try to become less naive.
Less naive.
Less naive. Yes.
Right.
And that's the only way to do that. Like men don't have the intuition that women have, but learn women. Learn them, understand them, watch them. Because if you're paying attention, you'll see it. It's so clear. If a girl, like, just simple stuff too. Like if a guy is going out, he's chilling, and a girl comes around and she's laughing at everything you're saying, or she's just kind of getting close and like trying to be cute, like she's flirting with you, dog. That's what it is. That just bottom line, you can say what you want, no matter how sweet she is. She may not have come out and said it. She's flirting with you. And I have to be honest, sometimes flirting is not harmful. Right. Because it's going to happen. I see it happen. I see women flirt with my husband. If I were to get upset every time a woman flirted with my husband, it's a problem for me. I would be so unhappy in my marriage. I can't let that be problematic for me. She's gonna flirt. Let her flirt. Let her sweet.
You're going home with him anyway, so
exactly. Let her give him all the compliments. It's
to a certain extent, compliment to your taste to a certain extent.
Yup. It's like, well, you know, my husband's fine. Thank you. I know. That's why I bagged him. Like, thank you so much.
You said something that was interesting about men getting to know women. You're right. And I want the fellas, especially the younger guys, the men between 18 and 30 that should have already read Motivational Motives. You can get it on Amazon. Is the fact that you don't have to get to know women by sleeping with them.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You do not have to sleep with the woman to get to know her. Okay. I'm a firm advocate. I wish I knew this when I was younger too. Date as many women as you want. Okay. Date, but you do not have to sleep with a vast majority of these women. Like I said, fellas, once you sleep with this woman, now she is in a position of power. Okay? After you lay pipe and lay down with this individual, you have relinquished the power now, okay? Because we gotta understand, remember, you know, when young guys, when they mess with a chick, first thing they do, they go back and tell their friends, right?
Right.
They tell their friends as if this is some type of notch on their belt. No, it's not. You got naked too. This is a notch on her belt too.
Right.
Have some self-esteem in yourself, brother. This isn't a notch on your belt. She just, like you said, she just bagged you, Duke. Understand?
Yeah.
It's not like you conquered the world. No, you didn't. She bagged you. She might not call your monkey ass no more. You understand?
Yes.
So don't think that way, that you have just dominated the whole situation, because you have not. Once you lay down with her, you have relinquished your position of power, because before you sleep with her, now it's equal. Cool. All right. You want some, I want some. Let's see who's going to give in first. Right?
Yeah.
Don't be the one to always give in first, man. You understand, man? Oh, my God. They're like, yo, what up? I wish I didn't know what I'm saying, right? I wish I could talk to my 25-year-old self and tell myself this, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whole lot of agony, a whole lot of pain, heartbreak. You understand? Could have been put to the side. You understand? But you know, now that I know it, that's why I wrote Motivational Motives. I want you young dudes to read this book. It's not all about women, but it's about decision making.
Right.
It's about asking yourself, what would I do if I'm in this situation? You know what I mean?
And the thought process behind making those decisions. That's what Motivational Motives is about. It's not just about the decision making, but the thought process behind it that leads to those decisions.
Right.
So, all right. So let's wrap it up. Bottom line.
Bottom line.
What is the bottom line?
The bottom line is, I'm asking you, can men and women be platonic friends?
Yes, with limits.
Absolutely. And I agree to a certain extent. I think it depends. I think it depends on the players. It's like having a show. You know what I mean? yeah, we can both be actors, but if you are a 30-year seasoned actor and I just came into the game, it's gonna be kind of, skewed a little bit. Right. And you're gonna try to, play me, and it's not gonna be even. I think if both have, confidence level and self-esteem, and both have boundaries, I think it can happen.
And
so
trust.
And trust
in that marriage or relationship.
That's right. And trust is a virtue and is understated in this day and age. Trust, man. Because we have kind of taught not to trust no one, and that's a bad thing. Because when you don't trust anybody, that means you don't trust yourself.
Right, yeah. So we want to know what y'all think. Do you think men and women can be friends?
Please.
And if so, how and why? Just let us know where we got it wrong. Let us know what we forgot to talk about. Comment, let us know. Like, share, subscribe. We thank y'all for watching. Q, sign us out.
That's right. Motivational Motives Podcast. Quan John, Portia Mystique, 100, y'all.